I just ended last video talking about how you can substitute these values of m into your equation to see does it equal 0. Here's another way to check your answers in your calculator. So the first thing we're going to do is graph this. So instead of m, we're putting x. So you're typing into your y1 5x squared plus 7x plus 2. And I already know what my solutions are, so I'm just going to hit zoom 6. And there is my quadratic. And now I'm going to use my trace feature and see if I get 0. So when I do trace, which is right here, trace, -1, hit enter, I get a y of 0. I can do -2 divided by 5, and I get also 0. So use that trace to verify your answers if you don't want to just plug them in. Now, when these are factorable, really, we can just use our calculator to find the x-intercept by using these steps here. So because I'm wanting to find the 0, and both of my zeros here are so close together on my graph, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'm going to change my window from maybe -2 to 0. And I'm just going to do zoom 0. I don't really care about my y's. Okay, so I zoomed in and I can see my two different zeros. We talked about in the very first video that we said when we're solving a quadratic equation, graphically what we are finding are our x-intercepts, which your calculator are going to call zeros. So here are my two x-intercepts representing my two numbers here. So we've already entered that into our equation. I'm now going to go up here to calc, which is second trace. We have used number 3, 4, and 5. We have found the max and the min, which we refer to as turning points, and we have used the intersection to find solutions. So now I want to go down to number 2 and find the 0. It's going to ask similar questions to max and min, left bound and right bound. Well, I am just about on that x-intercept. So if I want to go to the left, I need somewhere over here in this part of my graph. So I'm going to move my cursor over to the left side of that x-intercept. Hit enter. Now it's the right bound. Now the right bound is very similar. When I am doing this, I do need to go somewhere over here to the right of that x-intercept, but I have another x-intercept over here and I don't want to go past it. So I need to go somewhere to the right of the x-intercept that I'm looking for, but not so far right that I go past another x-intercept. So I need somewhere right in here. So then hit enter, and we get our x-intercept at -1, which is what we got. Now, if I wanted to find this one here, I'd go through the process again. Second trace, we want number 2 for our 0. That 0 that we're talking about is right here, so I need somewhere to the left. This is to the left, but not so far left that I go past another x-intercept. So I need somewhere right here in between the two. Okay, now the right bound, if this is my x-intercept, this would be the right bound. So somewhere over there to the right of it. Go. Hit enter through the guess, and we got that -0.4, which is what this was equivalent to as a decimal.